You know, some animals are smarter than people give us credit for. There is an easy cure for illiteracy. This would make a great bipartisan project. Don't misunderstand me. I'm not running for office. Would you vote for me? Well, let me run it down to you. Just look at all the empty spaces in public places. Empty walls in halls. What if we had education information posted in all kinds of places, such as ABCs, multiplication, phonics, flash fiction short stories, visible to be read by passerbys, people like you and I. I almost forgot, I'm not people anyway. Let me ask you, when is the last time you've ever seen any educational information in our parks? If we had just one kiosk with changeable information on it, and with the use of those A-frame sign sandwich boards with educational information on them, it would make it possible for anyone to teach. A 5-year-old could teach a 3-year-old. Everyone worldwide can become edulantes. Right now, how many empty places can you think of that are empty right now? That educational signs or posters could be placed, that people could be learning from this instant. Why didn't we think of this a long time ago? This is a crying lion shame. You don't need teaching credentials to cause someone to learn. I have never seen anything educational posted in a school bus. Have you? That's a crying lion shame. When our libraries are closed and our schools are closed, if we walk by, can we see a short story or a math equation or some ABCs? The ABCs could even be embedded in the sidewalk. That's a crying lion shame. We talk about low test scores, dropouts. We all know the story. Did you know that some people feel in the classroom learning pressure? Having other avenues of learning will prepare someone to enter a classroom with more confidence. If someone can read, it opens the door to all other learning. Wouldn't it be beautiful to have story stop parks or learning spots, educational places almost everywhere? Airports, beaches, fairs, art shows, inside or outside. What if the people that sold cookies outside the stores would spend 5 minutes with the use of even a clipboard and ask a child with a parent to read their ABCs? And when you think about it, all the money spent on cereal, it almost seems like there could be a learning booth inside the store, teaching the basics, offering a small reward to a child for trying. If we had ABCs posted at every bus stop, would it help? I think so. Seniors are always glad to promote education. They would stand in front of a kiosk or any educational information and would be glad to help someone learn. A story could be placed on banner or wallscapes, transit shelters, platform posters, video displays, and mobile billboard vehicles. Aerial banners on a giant TV screen at the beginning or at an intermission of an event. What's wrong with singing our ABCs after the national anthem? Do you feel like any tax-supported location should have at least one story spot or learning spot in view? The mayor can teach, and his children can too. When election time comes around, signs pop up everywhere. We'll let education signs pop up everywhere. On the front lawn too. I believe this is the spaceship to education. Repetitive learning. We have to remove the lock from educational lockdown by posting educational information in places we never have before. And all of us must become edulantes. To protect tomorrow's future, our children, we have to be mean on promoting literacy. Call your political leaders right this instant and ask them to start posting educational information in key places. They can put a magnetic sign with ABCs on their car. A 3-year-old can teach a 2-year-old. Let's have mass educational events, teaching and learning with volunteers and paid people as well. Every time we post a flag outside, put something educational out. Why didn't we think of this before? It's a crying lion shame that we didn't. Well, let's teach on it. Remember, if you and your children are somewhere and there is some educational information posted and they refuse to make an attempt to read, add, or point, don't go and buy them those $300 tennis shoes. Why buy if they don't try? 1, 2, 3, what do you think of me for having the cure for illiteracy? See ya. I hope to see you out there teaching. Become an edulante right now. Let's get mean on education.